Here's where the existential gut punch comes in from the survey. Money, or lack thereof, is not the only lingering trauma. The data illustrates a widespread cross-tenure decline in subjective well-being and accommodation satisfaction, a collective structural unhappiness that persists despite, in some cases, improved savings levels. The report states explicitly that average well-being levels remain lower than they were pre-pandemic. Compare 24-25 to 19-20, fewer households reported satisfactory life, so 7.5 versus 7.7 out of 10, and anxiety has demonstrably risen, 2.9 versus 2.7, reporting significant anxiety. Now, people are acutely aware of just how much rent has gone up. So, the pandemic forced a fundamental, unwelcome re-evaluation of our relationship with our primary dwelling. Suddenly it needed to be an office, a school, a gym, and a constant refuge. And what was the outcome? Households now report lower than usual levels of satisfaction with their accommodation. The dwelling, supposed to be our sanctuary, the Englishman's home is his castle and all the rest of it, instead a source of pervasive and low-level discontent. But this is the reality laid bare by the English Housing Survey. A society cleaved between those who have capital reserves and equity, financially resilient outright owners, and those who are struggling to pay high rents, those increasingly anxious renters. The economic stress and the enforced proximity of lockdown have translated into chronic, lower aggregate well-being and higher rates of disability and illness across the board. We may have bounced back on some economic metrics, but psychologically and structurally we're running on lower octane fuel, less happy, more anxious, more discontented with the place we are forced to spend most of our time.